New accusations against the Diocese of Scranton. A major new lawsuit is being filed concerning sexual abuse. That's our top story on Eyewitness News at 11. Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Langlois. A developing story coming out of Scranton within the last hour. A lawsuit is filed against the Scranton Diocese alleging sexual abuse committed by a priest decades ago. Eyewitness News first reported the lawsuit last night at 11, and we streamed the news conference regarding the lawsuit this morning on pahomepage.com. Lead I-Team reporter Andy Mahalchik is in Scranton with the details. Andy?
Good morning, Chris. We are inside the Hilton Hotel in downtown Scranton. That news conference ended just a short time ago, and some are describing it using the words as bombshell information, talking about the latest allegations and lawsuits filed this morning on behalf of 4 men who say they were abused by a priest, former pastor Michael Kluger, back in the 70s when they were going to hang around the church and going to former St. Joseph's Church in the Manuka section of South Scranton. Let's get to some video, first of all, of the news conference earlier today, and we'll also talk to attorney Quinn, who is the attorney who filed the lawsuits this morning. He'll describe exactly what this is all about. Attorney Quinn, what is the lawsuit alleging?
Well, the lawsuit alleges that the Diocese of Scranton and its leaders, including Bishop Bambera and Bishop Timlin, were part of a conspiracy and a cover-up, that they knew of multiple cases of child abuse that was being perpetrated by diocesan priests. And rather than coming forward and reporting that to law enforcement authorities, they maintained secret archives on these priests, and they moved these pedophiles from one parish to another. So the lawsuits attempt to hold the diocese and its leaders accountable for their role in the harms that these victims suffered.
And the 4 men who are here today say they were abused when they were between the ages of 7 and 14, and now they're between 47 and 51. They came forward today to tell their story.
They did, and the reason they came forward to tell their story and why these lawsuits were filed was because up until the grand jury report came out last August, my clients thought that they had been victimized by one person, one monster, Father Kluger. And it wasn't until the grand jury came out and divulged the fact that the diocese knew of this rampant abuse of children by priests and actively concealed that my clients realized that they had actually been victimized by the entire institution, and that's why these lawsuits were filed.
Okay, Attorney Quinn, who's filed the lawsuits this morning, and we also have an interview. John Pichkowski, one of the alleged victims, spoke out this morning about what happened to him back in the 70s. Here's what he had to say.
I thought Kluger molested me and raped me, and I was it. But when I ended up at his house on a fishing trip that he was supposed to be taking me on, his mother did say something when I walked in, which later played on my mind quite a bit, was that I hope this boy doesn't wet the bed like the last one. And I knew that Michael was that boy.
Now, again, the lawsuit was filed this morning in Lackawanna County Court. Now, Father Michael Kluger passed away back in 1999. Now, a spokesperson for the Scranton Diocese said they would review the lawsuit and then issue a statement at some time today. We're not sure on the timetable of that. Now, this lawsuit is also seeking punitive and compensatory damages against the Scranton Diocese. But the folks here this morning say it's not about the money. It's about getting justice and making sure it doesn't happen again, allegedly to boys or anyone else in the church alleged sexual abuse. Well, much more on the still developing story throughout the day on Eyewitness News, and of course on our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and pahomepage.com. Reporting in downtown Scranton, Andy Mahalchik, Eyewitness News.
All right, Andy, thank you for that live report.